Hello. This video is created to provide instruction to eligible University of Cincinnati students who are applying to the Cooperative Education or Co-op program. You should set aside 20 minutes to complete and submit the application in its entirety. To get started, you will need to access the PAL website that is located at uc.edu/PAL. Again, that's uc.edu/PAL. Your welcome screen should look similar to our screen here today. Similar to all minor and certificate programs at the university, the co-op program also has an application process and eligibility criteria. Before we get started completing the application to the program, it is first important to review the program eligibility criteria. We will do this by clicking Learn More about participating in UC's co-op program. We will then access the current student handbook to review the program eligibility criteria. This can be found on page 8 of the current student handbook. It is important that you understand these criteria. In the application process, you will be agreeing that you currently meet and will continue to uphold these criteria throughout participation in the co-op program. Questions regarding these criteria should first be directed to your Intro to Co-op instructor. Once we have reviewed the admission criteria, we go back to the application page to begin its completion. We will click Apply to the program to begin. You will then log in with your central login credentials. This is the same username and password you use to access Blackboard and OneStop. Only students who are currently enrolled or recently completed the Intro to Co-op course have access to the application. Before we begin the application, we must first read and review the following criteria statements. Through these statements, you are agreeing that your resume, transcripts, portfolio, and other pertinent information can be shared with potential co-op employers. You are agreeing that you understand that the co-op program is a full-time program and you must be enrolled as a full-time student in order to participate. You are also agreeing for availability for positions in the continental United States as well as availability as required for your program schedule. Finally, as part of the UC co-op program, the information that you provide is part of a large research study. Your information may be included in this study, and if it is, it will be aggregated and de-identified. It is important that your application be submitted no later than the Friday of the third week of the semester you are enrolled in Intro to Co-op. Students in the College of Business also see a restatement of the program criteria for this particular college. As we move forward, agreeing with the statements, we begin to complete the application. The application begins by seeking additional information regarding your student history at the University of Cincinnati. If you have transferred to UC from another university or institution, or previously completed a degree at a different institution, please select Yes to the first question and enter your most recent university here. If you have recently changed colleges within UC, please indicate this in the next question and select the most recent college you are a part of from the drop-down menu. In our application today, we are applying to the co-op program as a marketing student who recently transferred from the College of Arts and Sciences. If neither of these first two questions apply to you, simply select No and proceed. The last section on this page includes citizenship and visa status. Please answer these questions so that your co-op faculty advisor can best assist you during your first meeting. As we move to the next page, you'll be asked to enter information regarding your high school experience. This information should be provided to your best knowledge and is used internally by Propel. It is not shared with potential employers. As we proceed to the next screen, any additional relevant skills or activities can be included. On the next screen, you are asked to include 2 examples of past work experience. This can be work, volunteer, or military experience, and can include your 2 most recent or most relevant experiences, along with a brief description. Again, this is used internally by Propel and is likely not as detailed as the information you will include on your resume. Finally, you have an opportunity to address any additional commitments, limitations, or concerns you may have in participating in the co-op program. Examples may include things like participation in university athletics, ROTC, or other commitments, or you may have no concerns or limitations to mention. As you finish the application, you have the opportunity to modify previously input information or complete your application by submitting. Once submitted, you should receive an email confirming your submission. You also have the opportunity to download and view a PDF to print or save your application. You should receive notice of your application status within 2 weeks of submission. If 2 weeks have passed and you have not received communication regarding your application status, you can contact Dr. Anita Todd. If you experience technical difficulties in the process of completing this online application, you can contact the Propel IT Help Desk. Thank you. We wish you success in your experiential learning endeavors.